Hello, good evening to all. I decided to create a short video regarding AI kasi may mga questions pa rin na nakahang nung time na nagkaroon kami ng podcast regarding this particular topic. Now, simple lang naman yung sa akin. As I have mentioned, kung kayo ay yung mga tipo ng tao na takot sa pagbabago, then definitely medyo mapag-iiwanan kayo ng AI. Definitely possible na mawalan kayo ng work in the near future dahil you are not um, embracing the change. Pero dun sa mga tao na willing na mag-aral, matuto ng mga bagong teknolohiya na lumilitaw at bigla-bigla sumusulpot sa panahon natin ngayon, as long as you are willing na matuto and to evolve together with the new technologies that is uh, coming or that will come that will still come in the future, wala ko nakikita magiging problem. And aside from that, again, hindi talaga basta-basta mawawala ang mga developers. Marami pa rin tayong mga task. Right now, ang magagawa pa lang naman ng AI is to help us to speed up our development. Like for example, AI can help us to do coding, can help us on debugging stuff, pero hindi pa ibig sabihin nun ay kaya na ng AI na gumawa ng isang buong architecture para sa isang buong malakihang sistema. But then again, AI can evolve in the future. Baka kaya na rin niya yun in maybe in 2 years, 3 years time. Pero again, hindi lahat kaya niyang gawin. May mga bagay na tayo pa rin as developers ang magsasabi kay AI kung paano niya dapat gawin. Especially yung mga different business logic, hindi naman agad-agad yan malalaman ng AI. Again, to tell you how AI works, it's just that we're training it para magkaroon siya ng model. AI works on model. Model are those information na ginather natin to teach AI on how to think. Kumbaga yun yung pinaka-database niya. And the more information na binibigay natin sa kanya, the more powerful AI becomes. So, in short, kapag in-stop nating mga tao ang pagbibigay ng information kay AI, then hihinto na rin siya sa pag-evolve. Pero since tayong mga tao right now are giving a lot of information to different AIs, kaya mabilis ang evolution nito. Tayo rin mismo talagang tumutulong kay AI para mag-evolve ng mabilis. Pero despite all of that, as I have mentioned, no need to worry for all of us in the development field. Especially yung mga newly grad, may mga work pa rin naman na available. Ang nagbago lang is yung tinatawag natin na skill set na hinahanap. Sometimes companies now looking for AI driven na development. So therefore, you have to know how to use AI. Actually, simple lang naman yun. You just need to know how to give a good prompt to AI. Diba? Madalas naririnig natin yung salitang prompt. Right now, yun talaga ang term na ginagamit natin. The more intuitive and the more specific the prompt is, the more AI can help you. Kapag dumating yung time na parang nahihirapan yung AI na intindihin yung gusto nyo sabihin, I think that is the time na kailangan nyo mag-aral ng different prompt strategies. So, yun yung mga kailangan nating aralin ngayon. At the same time, dapat maging ano tayo, um, huwag tayo masyadong umaasa rin pa rin kay AI. Dapat yung mga basic concept ng development, alam pa rin natin. Like for example, yung mga tipong paano mag-implement, ano yung mga dapat i-implement. Kasi yun yung kailangan alam ng developers eh. Ano yung dapat i-implement. Yung, yung how, that is something that we can ask AI to help us. Pero yung what are the best practices and what are the different components that needs to be implemented within your system or within your application, hindi yan dapat manggaling kay AI. Diyan binabayaran yung mga senior developers to decide on what are the different uh, technologies and what are the different architecture that needs to be part of the system application. Kung yung mga bagay na yun ay hindi masagot ng isang senior developer at hindi niya yun kayang gawin, then that particular senior developer is not qualified for the position. Yun yung idea ko dyan. And yun yung basic truth. Pero as long as yung developer is someone na knows what he's doing, knows how to combine different technologies to produce the output that the business desires, then he is a good senior developer or even a good team leader pagdating sa mga project development, yung kasing ibang mga skills like project management, nade-develop naman yan. Pero yung way that you think on how you will going to uh, make use of all of the available technology nowadays, yun yung medyo mahirap. Kasi sobrang dami ng bagong technologies talaga na if you're just junior or mid-level, possible na dahil medyo konti pa lang experience, pwede ka ma-overwhelm. Gamitin ko itong mga bagong tech. Gamitin ko itong mga, ano na to, itong mga bago ko naririnig. Pero, in reality, mga senior devs, sometimes they will try to look into that. But the that the fact that you have to make use of all of those things na hindi pa naman fully developed, like nasa beta version pa lang, no, that's a big no-no. Possible na magkaroon yan, magbigay ng disaster sa tinatawag natin na mga um, business logic. At the same time, possible din magkaroon ng disaster sa mismong deployment eh. So those are the things that needs to be considered. So again, yun lang naman yung gusto kong sabihin. No need to worry about us na mawalan tayo ng work as long as we are willing to evolve together with AI. And again, thank you. Yun lang yung gusto kong sabihin. Until next time. Thank you very much.